Good evening, good morning, good night. I don't know what time it is you're listening to this, but welcome back to the Vic and Baustin podcast. I'm your host, B. Austin. I'm here with my co-host,
Young Vic.
and I'm also here with a big-ass group of people. What is going on? I got my little sis, I got Chris, I got Kiera, I got Melissa. We all on the red couch right now. And we just about to just have a communal podcast and throw some questions out and get it popping.
Red couch combos.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna kick it like this.
How you gonna kick it?
Is there such thing as too much communication? So I'm talking about with your significant other. Y'all constantly text every day.
No.
Y'all constantly FaceTime. Constantly hopping in on DM. Yo, is it too much? Is there such thing as too much communication?
Communication saves relations.
Hey, listen, man. No. In certain aspects, but listen.
Oh, there you go.
There's definitely too much. There's too much
Okay,
communication.
how?
Because it's like, by the time if you live with somebody, by the time you get home, if you talk to that person so much, it's like, yo, we're done. We can't talk about no more. I already told everything about my day, and then you start asking the same dumb shit, and that shit gets people mad.
Okay.
You're like, yo, how was your day?
Okay, but I see
told you about 4 times already.
I see it different though. When I see like too much communication, I feel like you don't have to tell that person every part of your day. It's just
If you texting all day, that's gonna happen.
Is that too much communication though?
Yes. It's not just that. It's not just that. If it was just texts and like y'all texting about like things that are happening throughout the day, then that's all right. But I mean, he's talking about like all aspects. Like you're everywhere. Like I can't avoid you.
Okay, I see it as just being open like 24/7.
Yeah, like sending memes to each other. Like
yeah, like just still being able to keep that communication like up. You know what I'm saying? Not be like, oh, how are you? How are you?
Oh,
how are you?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Who you with? Where you been? Who there?
Yeah.
Keeping tabs on the nigga.
Okay, that's too much.
Keeping tabs on the nigga.
Yes.
Yes.
Organic.
So you think, Liz, you think there can be a such thing as in a relationship as too much communication?
Depends on where
Like,
I'm at.
does it cause the relationship to fizzle out? You know, if the person doesn't text back in a timely manner, does it create insecurities? Like usually, we talk all day. We in here all day.
It depends on where you're at though. Like if I'm out and I'm like, hey, I'm going out with my girls, and you want to keep texting me, like, no, I'm not gonna text back. Or if y'all what you do, I'm not going, and I keep texting you, like, no.
Tell him, sis.
Like, no, go out, have fun. I'll see you
That's
when
when
you
we
get
texting
back.
y'all the most. When
Yeah,
but that's how we
keep that
text
same
y'all.
energy when
Oh,
we
you
go
going out with
out.
your girls?
Keep that same
yeah, I'm
energy.
texting.
We feel like if we hitting you up, you can't be with no other nigga because you gotta be behind your phone and shit. So yeah, we're gonna be annoying the shit out of you.
You need me to come out there?
You need me to come out there.
Not even for a ride though, but
I'm here. I'll be right next door.
I'm just at the house.
Man, I think I'm gonna need you. Well, don't even worry about it. I'm right outside.
So what you think, Melissa? Can be such thing as too much communication?
I don't think so. I am definitely one of those people I am definitely one of those annoying texters like, hey, where you at? Or like, I just like to talk to people. You know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I have to call somebody.
Yes.
So I'm like, hey, Vic, how's your day? What you
Yo,
doing? How's everything going?
Pimp that nigga, dog.
Oh.
Pimp that nigga. Nah, there's a negative connotation on stay-at-home moms. Pimp that nigga, man.
No, so like, and I
Get that
expect,
bread,
you know,
boy. Bring it home to mama.
For sure.
So it's not the truth?
Huh?
It's not the truth?
As far as what?
As far as what she
Look,
said.
I plead to the fifth, man. I don't want to talk about this. I gotta go home with this lady.
He's like, no.
I think you made your opinion.
Look.
Hey, baby, look. Text me whenever you want.
Oh, I will.
Call me whenever you want.
Oh, I will.
If I see it, I'll pick it up.
Oh, you better.
Just don't ask me what I'm doing during work hours, because I'm going to text you back and say I'm working.
Great. That's what I need to know.
What you working on?
1:45 on my work.
That's good. That's what I need to know. I need it to be consistent.
I'll share my location with you.
Great.
You got me.
That's all you need.
Do
All right,
it.
anybody else? Anybody else?
We're around a round table, man. Like that's just what it is. So I don't know. I think
Too much communication is a thing. Like, it exists.
I don't
know.
think so.
I don't know, bro.
I feel like it's the type of communication that you're talking about. Like when I think of communication, I feel like it's something meaningful. It's something that's on your mind. It's something that you want to talk about to your significant other. It's not like random shit like throughout your day or whatever. You know, something
But
that
it can be.
No, yeah, it
If
could.
it is random shit throughout
Like,
the day,
it
can
could.
it be too much then?
No, I don't think so. If you you feel some type of way about it and you be like, damn, I feel this type of way and I want to express that shit to you. Yeah. I feel like it's not like I want to feel like it's not meaningless. You know what I'm saying? It's like meaningful shit that I want to share with you.
That's
You
fair.
go, girl.
That's
What
if
about-
it's meaningful shit.
Punch it like my son said.
What if it's a bunch of bullshit? Then it
Hey,
can
but-
be too much communication.
Okay, but then that means you're not on the same level
Okay, let
as
me
your
ask y'all fellas, do y'all want a girl that's on y'all, talking to y'all all the time, or do y'all
Or
want a girl that disappears, you know what I mean? Like, I like for a person to be attentive. That just shows that shows loyalty to me. I feel like the person, like, honestly, there's more loopholes when the person just disappears for the day.
Right.
Like, loyal girls are gonna be on you. They gonna be hitting you up.
Yeah, that's true.
Ones that don't care.
You would rather clingy, a little bit too clingy, or a little too distant. So you
But
prefer a
there's
little
There's
too
a
clingy?
medium.
There's a difference
But I'm saying
between
if you had to pick one though.
there's a difference
If you
between
had to
being
pick
distant
one.
and being busy. Like I can respect you being busy, but to be honest with you, sometimes girls are just distant. And sometimes when people are distant, period, it just shows that
They're
they're
not
not all the
interested.
way in.
Yeah.
Fellas, sometimes like in communication, like guys talking to girls about things, do you feel like you fall on deaf ears sometimes? Like when you got issues and you got problems that you want to talk to your woman about, it's like, yo.
No, I don't feel that
You
way.
don't feel like that?
Nah,
You
I
never
don't
feel
feel
like
that
that?
at
Unless it
all.
has to do with
I
her
don't feel
doing
that
something wrong.
And then
Yeah, I mean, but that's the same way.
Already
That
ever
flips too, though. If somebody telling you
Deaf-
doing something
yo,
wrong,
the
you want to hear that.
The deafest ears in the fucking world. Like, what the hell are you talking about? When you flip the switch on somebody, when you flip the switch on and you start making sense, oh my god, it's like, yo, you know how to make sense now? Huh? What? I don't even want to talk about this shit. I'm out of here. Like, hold
But
on.
look, everybody knows once you start making sense, they just change the argument.
No, the argument can stay the same. They just stop the
No,
argument.
you
We're
just change the
done.
argument.
We're done here.
If somebody making too much sense and they killing you in the argument, you change the goalpost. That's point blank period.
Yo,
That's
there
argument
you go.
101.
Believe what you want.
Girls have the most loopholes ever. The most loopholes. Niggas don't have shit.
They are a
Y'all
loophole.
Y'all have not met Victor DeLeon then, because he is the king of loopholes.
No, I'm the king of making sense.
No.
And
You are the
Yo.
king of loopholes
Yo, I be
and
making
passing
so much
the
sense.
buck. You are the king of passing the buck.
What about I be passing?
Brian,
I ain't got a
What's
buck to
up?
pass.
is he not the king of passing the
Brian,
buck?
Brian, plead the fifth.
Nah,
bro.
man,
Get out of
nah.
there.
For real?
Nah,
Anytime
that's
Victor.
you gonna try to get through us? That's my
testimony.
against
There
me.
you go.
They always try to pull your
That's what I'm
boy
saying.
into the
It
shit.
sound like you passing
Brian,
the buck. That's what I'm
Brian.
saying.
Kill your nigga. They be like, Brian, kill
You know
your man
what?
right now. Kill him.
Brandon, king of passing the buck or no?
Hey, turn off the mic. Turn off the mic.
Please,
He said he's not in it.
plead the
He
fifth.
not in the eye.
My guys.
That's
shout out
what's
to
up.
that.
I see where y'all lie. I see
would
where y'all
honestly-
I'm
lie.
with you, Mal.
Honestly,
Right.
We got you, girl.
Thanks,
Yes.
babe.
Shout out to
I
my
know
guys.
you. Yeah, shout out to
They hold me down for
them. Their
once.
loyalty.
What?
Their loyalty.
Honestly, but back to what you were saying, what you was asking, I would rather somebody be a little bit more
Attentive.
yeah, definitely a little bit more clingy, just because, like, you know they're interested in you, and you can invest that time, and when they're investing their time into you, it makes you feel good, you know, it makes you feel like you're building something, and you can progress to something.
Makes you feel special.
Oh,
Because no, honestly, we are around so many people all the time, and you're giving so many people your energy. When you gotta show a difference between you and your partner and everybody else.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
we do.
Reach up.
That's true. It's facts. That's real facts, man.
Somebody
Yeah,
give a
Green.
moment of silence.
All right, yo, moment of silence. So I want to ask the people on the couch with kids.
That's funny.
That's only like
That's-
1, 2,
that's
3.
more than
That's
half.
more than half. That's more than half.
Yes.
Yo, how has having a child changed your outlook on life? And do you understand why your parents raised you the way that they did now? After you had a child?
I feel like times is so much different. Like, so I mean, I'll pass it to somebody else.
You got a kid. You got two.
I just go to
You can-
Walmart a lot more often.
That's the only way your life is changed.
Target. Shout out to Target.
Yo, the Home Depot calling. Yo,
Dude.
shit just be magically broke at my house. Like I be happy when shit gotta get fixed because I know I gotta go somewhere.
Oh, for real?
Take notes. Melissa,
for
take notes
real?
right now.
You see, that's what you do.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem with your wife being on a podcast. You still gotta start telling her the secrets and shit.
Yeah.
She don't really listen.
She can listen.
So, yeah, no. She don't really listen.
I do.
No, she listens from the other room.
She not a supporter, bro? She don't support you?
Oh,
No facts.
She don't give you views? She don't give
I'm in the other room, or I'm in the
Listen, I
podcast.
can drop a mixtape right now. She wouldn't know about it, and I'm recording it the room over. You dropped a what? When did you record that?
Last night.
She like, I support you, but let you know
How
my
is having King and Melanie change your life, you think? And like, do you have more like compassion for your mom when she?
I do. That I do. I definitely understand why my mom was the way she was. Because I feel like I'm going to be just like my mom. And you know what? And my mom raised me by herself. Where, you know, it's me and Victor. So I'm going to be just like my mom. And my mom was strict. I mean, I don't feel like she was too strict. But she was strict. Like, if you look at Victor, anybody who I grew up with, you know, oh, Melissa, why is your mom so strict? You know what? My mom was protecting the only thing she had, and that was me. And the only thing I have are my kids, and I'm gonna protect them till death, till the day I die.
Question.
Yes.
Do you think that you need to protect a girl versus a boy more?
No. Victor may say differently. I have my son, boys. No, I do not. My kids are my joy, and they are both like just so beautiful. But my son is he's like a Sour Patch. He's literally, first he's sour, then he's sweet. But he's truly a mama's boy. But so is my daughter. My daughter is all about her mom, and I feel like I would have to protect her more. Although my son, I don't know, I haven't gotten there yet. You know, I have a 3-year-old, I have an 11-month-old. I'm not there yet. So where I feel, but they're under my wing.
Okay, bounce that off
I
Pops.
feel like to Jock's question,
Okay.
you have to protect daughters more from the world, and you have to protect sons more from themselves.
Yeah.
Because when as men grow up,
Yeah.
we possess a lot of power. We can do a lot of damage out here. So you
I
gotta
agree.
teach a boy about his worth. Because
Yes.
honestly, when boys don't know their worth, they can go out here and do a lot of bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right, Chris. Yes.
That's why we named him King.
My life, drastically.
Well, yeah. But in what ways?
I don't know. Like I was definitely out there, and just like it was just like an instant like switch. You know what I'm saying? Like something like natural that's just supposed to happen. Like when you have a child, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, and you just have this like protectiveness over your child and things like that. And when you think about it, like thinking about how my mom grew up and the situation she was put in, and like how she came out of it, and how she, you know, raised me and my brother, it's just kind of like baffling. Like, how are you put in a like the worst kind of situation, and you come out of it like on top when everybody else failed? You know what I'm saying? So like I definitely appreciate that, and I understand that now more than obviously when I was a kid and like didn't give a fuck or whatever. Yeah. So no, it definitely puts a different perspective on your whole outlook on like what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It puts it on. What about you, Chris? How your life changed?
Just with time management, priorities. I don't waste my time with a lot of bullshit nowadays, and I kind of think more of what my actions do will affect my daughter. So, just with time management and your priority list, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, and just how I sympathize with my parents.
Do you go to Walmart more?
I do go to Walmart more.
That's a big deal.
No, I do. I do go to Walmart more.
Yes.
Situation a little different.
You go to Walmart or Target.
Target. I'm a Target person.
Yes,
I'm staying
Target.
close to my house.
Okay,
So I'm
Target.
Target.
She got money.
She got money.
Yo, the other day.
The Target diapers are freaking amazing.
They always have a
Target brand
sale.
diapers?
They,
Yes.
I don't really have- yeah,
I'm a single parent. I'm a single parent.
Well, let me tell you, at first I was a little bougie with diapers. It was only Pampers. But yo, Target now Walmart diapers fucking suck
What did I
ass.
use?
Target diapers
How did we get here?
amazing.
How do we
Hold on. Yo, diapers hold
You
shit.
can't. You
Is that-
can't.
Yo, diapers are serious.
diapers.
The most expensive thing about having a kid is daycare and diapers.
Hell
That's
yes.
it.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it. Once they out of daycare and out of diapers,
That's why I
you
would stay at home.
Yeah.
gotta make sure they don't die.
Or be a serial killer.
Yeah, you gotta make sure they don't die or kill
Daycare is
somebody.
like another rent for you. For
For
real.
sure.
Daycare, bro.
The most exciting thing gets you to Pampers. Like,
When you get
The
out
most
of them.
The most
When they
exciting.
get out of
You said the
That's
most exciting
so
thing
true.
get you to Pampers?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
He said when we get here, I said
okay.
sex. And
Yeah.
And that's how
I feel
that make babies.
Get you to
Oh, you
this
talking about
conversation.
conceiving?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Shit.
Having too much
Shit.
goddamn
That little
fun.
15 minutes and then.
You mean like, no.
Yeah.
Like 18 years.
Nah, back in the day, I'm almost 30. Fuck that shit. You get a good 30 minutes is a good ride for me. Damn, only 30 minutes.
Yo,
I held it down.
Damn, you got 30 minutes of loving. Shit. You got a whole episode of goddamn Dragon Ball Z.
Yo, sex is low key like a fight though. Like 3 minutes could be like, yo, Jesus Christ.
No, Vic.
No, all jokes
3
aside.
minutes?
No, I'm not saying 3 minutes, but I mean 15 minutes of fucking is like, yo, I mean if you fucking for real.
No, Vic. No, I'm about to save us. Vic.
Come on, you be
No,
fucking
we
bad.
gotta talk about something.
There you
We
go.
gotta talk about how lazy women are in the bedroom.
Oh my God.
They be on top. They be on top for like. They be on top for like fucking a minute.
Lot of
They be
black
like-
work.
They be like, nigga, I'm done.
That shit
They be like,
hard.
nigga, I'm
You
done.
have
And then it be after they asked to get on top. Like what you asked to get up here if you was
Like,
only gonna get on the wagon for 15
They be like, nigga,
minutes.
I'm done. I'm done.
So pumping it.
Yo, it's a lot
So
of
we
black
ain't gonna
work.
work.
We be
No.
they do
Ain't no
leg
leg
work. We put in
It's
work.
easy
Yo,
to
hold
go
on.
like, damn.
What the
You
hell?
have to go like,
What the hell do you think all that
We
sweat
put
comes
in
from?
work.
You
My
think
legs
I'm
be
not
sore as
drinking
fuck
this anymore?
after sex.
Like,
No,
we working.
I'm not rolling with y'all.
Calves.
My legs be
We
sore as a
fucking
bitch.
work.
You're welcome.
I mean, yo,
It's a lot of leg
It
work.
is.
See,
way
see,
more
how they
than-
know, no,
It
Brian, no, Brian. You see how they know they worth? We gotta start knowing our worth too, bro.
Hey, yo,
They want the D too, bro. We gotta start
Listen.
knowing our worth.
I've been
Alright.
asked. I've been
We'll see
asked.
who
to
lasts
sit-
longer.
Huh?
We'll see who
Hey,
lasts
hey, they always,
Yes.
there's a meme. No, there's a meme out there like girls claim they so freaky till they meet a nigga who doesn't come quick. I don't come quick.
You
Period.
just said 15 minutes though.
30 minutes.
That's not fast.
There's a little bit of.
It's 15
pre-
minutes
pre-
fast?
Sometimes
And to be honest with you, Brian. Half the
15
time,
minutes ain't fast.
Brian.
not.
No. We giving them a scapegoat. Half the time when we come, it's premeditated. We're the ones initiating the sex. When have you came with a girl being on top of you?
That's happened before.
Yeah, that was it.
Has it happened
wants
quick?
you, it's
Has a
right.
girl got on your dick and rolled that shit and you came in like 2 seconds?
That is a rare thing.
That's
like
rare.
when a girl's on top.
Most of the
you,
time when we coming is when we
Don't look
on
at me
it.
like that, nigga.
Because y'all know how they want it.
What is it? What you was saying?
It's a lot of leg work. What the fuck?
That
Hey,
much.
That's a
listen,
long
sometimes-
time.
sometimes not a girl.
That's
When a girl
hip work.
wants-
That's
when a
not
girl
even
wants
leg
to
work
eat-
unless you
No.
squatting on it.
No,
Pretty
that's a
much.
lot of.
You don't gotta squat on those.
That's
times.
what,
Get
but
on
that
your
goes back to the
knees.
point. It's lazy.
Yeah. Okay, well, we make up for it and everything else.
But y'all gotta figure out something that ain't gonna hurt like that. Then.
Everything.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be up in the air. You don't have to be up in the air. Like lay on my body. Like rest assured, I'm here.
I
later,
don't need you doing all that bouncy shit. Just make that shit wiggle a little bit. I'm cool.
This nigga said no bouncy shit.
Yeah, y'all be doing that bouncy.
Look,
That bouncy shit. I'll be like, hey, what
Honestly,
you
you just
doing?
gotta work smarter, not
That's
harder.
cool.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder.
Okay, and
It's a lot of
Yeah.
wasted movement. Nigga, legs that tired. It's a lot of wasted
Niggas
movement.
are real simple with it though. You
Nigga, the
don't
legs that tired.
That shit. I'm like,
girls be thinking they got.
Yeah.
That's a song.
That's a song. I didn't shut that shit down. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. You tired and I still
Tore
ain't
that
came.
nigga up.
So,
noted.
I'm gonna lay here for the rest of the
She got bruises. Now she
I'm still enjoying shit. I'm here.
We're gonna take notes.
I'm here.
We're taking
I'm
notes.
still gonna enjoy
Niggas
it.
enjoy it regardless.
If I
walk
came,
into
I'm
7-Eleven,
gonna
I'm
enjoy it.
here. Hey, this shit is amazing. I got everything in here.
I came for one thing and one thing only.
And now that I'm in it,
Even though I'm complaining, don't stop doing what you're doing. I'm complaining, but don't stop doing what you're doing.
Don't leave. Don't go nowhere.
Niggas don't complain out loud though. It's always
Yeah, it's always in your head.
They know shit don't work
Like, what
out.
the hell?
There's two voices
It's
here.
like, no, I'm not
I
ruining
love
this
her, but
opportunity.
what is she?
There's the yes and the no voice.
She trying to bust out these new moves. This shit is not working.
But
But
shit,
you
come
think
on,
she's
no. Time out. But should you communicate that?
I'm about to say that. I'm about to
Should
say
you
that.
communicate that in the moment?
No.
Not in the moment.
No.
I can take
Never.
No.
No.
B. I love for women to tell me to go faster, slower, that shit
Absolutely.
hurt.
You have to communicate.
Tell
Yes,
me.
communicate
I don't
in the
Now,
moment.
can
I don't think
women
girls like
take
doing
that
that
shit?
You know what? I cannot.
You
Not
can't
in
take
the
that.
moment.
Like, yo,
Don't
fuck you.
tell me. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing it not for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for you.
No.
Whatever I'm doing for me, not for you.
Damn.
No, Vic, Melissa, come on.
Right?
Vic, Melissa.
Do you
I'm
know
not
how
mad at
hard
that.
it is
No,
for
I'm not
women
mad
to
at that.
come?
No, I'm not mad at
It's
that.
very
No,
hard.
Why is that?
Let's put a disclaimer.
Why is
out.
that?
It's not that
Why is it so
hard.
hard for y'all to come? Why is
It's
that?
not that hard for you to go.
It is hard.
First of all,
It's like opening a lock,
Hold
but
up.
you don't have the combination.
It is
no,
hard
but
for
females
women to
come
come.
like 6 or 7 times, and a guy comes one time, he's done. Or maybe twice, you get the second
I
time.
mean, if you
That's
find
it.
the
I
right
done it 3 times.
Yeah.
Then you're not gonna get 3 out of one guy.
I feel like it's
Yeah, you
only after it's
definitely
like
do.
dying and coming back.
What guy?
What you got?
Really? What guy you really gonna 3 out of?
Hey, yo, round two.
But
Now,
shit,
wait,
I
wait.
protected?
Not,
Unless you're
Yeah.
trying to
So it's
prove
only
a
for you?
point, round two is
Yo,
different.
round one
go from
is for
condom to
Victor.
no?
Round two is for me.
IUD, so
But it's a
Round
mission,
3 is
though.
for
I mean, I'm
us.
choosing the fucking club
It's a
all day, but I'm saying,
and round 4 is
that's
for
not
the
what I'm
show.
saying.
Round 4, we just
That's
till
the
we go to
vic-
sleep.
That's the victory lap.
Now, all jokes aside, though, after you get that first nut, you feel like Superman. Like the second time, it's like, yo, we could go for days.
No, we need multiples.
The second or third time,
Exactly.
it's like, especially yo, it's like, yo, come on,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Ain't
3
nobody-
times?
Ain't nobody stop. I start smiling at myself. God damn.
Yeah, shit.
Ain't no
I
word.
start
That's why I
really
say,
rocking
like,
this
honestly,
shit. Nigga hit the minute. Woo.
I'm in here.
honestly,
for
I
days.
think I can speak on the behalf of all the males over here. We not mad at y'all being selfish. If y'all doing what y'all gotta
Oh,
do,
for
get y'all
sure.
nut, get y'all
Handle
nut.
that.
make sure like
Ain't
Handle
no
that,
better
sis.
words than I'm about to come to a nigga. Period.
Yeah, handle
That's
that,
Period.
sis.
Yeah.
That's true. Do what you gotta do to get yours.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
facts.
But we can't.
I know how to make him come. I mean, that's just not a problem. I can do it like this. I mean, I
She got the cheat code. Square, up, down, left, L2.
Hey, listen.
Are you
That's cool.
complaining?
Look, it might be selfish, but that's cool with me.
He said no coaching needed.
Because
No
if
coaching
you didn't
needed.
know the cheat code, you wouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Hold up.
That's true.
No, that's real.
Yo, that's a big fact. Like if you with a woman, it don't matter what the personality is. If she can't make a dude come or you as a man come, which is like the easiest thing in the world.
Big
like,
facts.
okay, what are we doing?
Big, I ain't
Like,
gonna front. I've had girls.
We're building
I've had
relationships.
I'm
I've
sorry,
had girls
Lee.
try to
What?
give me
That's a
head,
part of
and
it.
that shit was
Listen,
call
big
me
wax
shallow.
sauce.
Yeah, it's a
So
huge-
then, how did you feel about after the fact? Like,
It just,
did it ruin the connection y'all had? If y'all had one in the beginning.
I love head, so yeah, it did.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
Preach,
You know what it was? It wasn't even the technique. Like she had her techniques. She was doing her techniques. It just
Was it working?
It just didn't.
technique.
Yo, you know what's funny? Women will do the complete opposite. They'll stay with a dude as long as they can, even though he doesn't please
No,
them.
That shit'll break
that's
my
not
heart.
true.
That shit'll break
No,
my heart.
that's
it's
not
because
true.
of other
No,
things.
but
It's not
that's
even
not-
just
Yo,
the sex.
yes,
It's
it
like,
is
he's
true
a
because how
provider.
many times do you hear
That's
like,
the
yo, how
truth.
many times do you hear, yo, I've been faking it, or this, or I,
Well,
yo,
that's
like,
true.
You hear
Well,
that
that's
shit
true.
all
Okay.
the time. So women will do everything that they can to kind of just be like, yo, all right, man, he's a good dude. He's a good this. He's a good that. But if if a girl's not taking care of a dude in the bed, it's like you can't take it. You like, oh man, like
Because sex
I
is the
got it.
end all be all for us, really.
Yeah, man. For guys, they
Like-
put it like
That's
they
true.
already put
Like,
it on us to
like
be the
here.
provider.
Yeah.
Like
Y'all
you,
do
you're
have
not
to be more
there
vocal,
to do
man.
that.
Like honestly, if
Big
a
facts.
nigga's not
If a
pleasuring
nigga,
you,
yeah, if he's
tell
not,
the nigga what he doing wrong. man.
you need to. But niggas got a lot of pride too.
But not in the middle of sex.
Yo,
Yo, don't tell him
you
in the
can't
middle
tell
of
it.
sex.
Yo, niggas, some niggas cannot handle it.
Yeah,
You
don't-
cannot handle him. What?
If the
I'm not laying it
nigga,
down.
if the nigga can't swallow his pride, that means he don't want to be with you. If I'm with a girl
Nah,
and I
dude
want to
should
be with
know.
her and she
I mean,
telling me
that's
how
a
to,
dude-
that's
she
maturity,
telling me the
though.
cheat code, I'ma listen.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you tell me
definitely listening.
L2.
Oh yeah,
Let me
I'm
take notes.
I
I'm
wanna
taking
know.
notes. I'm
I
gonna write
want to
them
know
down.
the cheat code for sure. I want you to tell me.
I do wanna know.
Give me the
That's what I'm
goddamn
saying.
atlas. I
If
want
a
to know
nigga
the back
takes
to the
his
shit.
pride
Like,
over
yo,
you, no,
this is
fuck
what you
that.
gotta
No.
do. You take it and you do this, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want.
You want the owner's manual?
Yeah.
You should get that. Yo, you should get that when you buy a car. Like if you open up the glove compartment and there's no owner's manual in there, you're like, where the fuck is it at?
Some other nigga got it.
I want that and the fucking extra key.
Some other nigga
got
got
all that shit.
That's
like,
why another nigga got it. He reading it right now.
That shit. Oh my god, I'm going directly to jail.
Nigga. Going straight to chapter 6.
I got the monopoly going straight to jail. If I see man, that shit's my worst nightmare, bro.
What? Another nigga get the cheat code?
Another nigga getting the cheat code.
Yeah.
If you pull up to your crib one day, you see a car you don't know about, you go upstairs and shit. You see you hear some creaking that you ain't never heard before coming from upstairs.
Oh, it's gonna be a cheat code.
You already know what's going on.
You breaking down and crying?
Send me to jail. I'm not breaking down to nothing.
Breaking down and crying?
Nah, I'm breaking down and shooting.
They got more invested.
I'm
burning
going to
down the whole house with
jail,
my
bro.
mate.
I'm going to jail.
I'm burning down
right
the whole
to jail. I swear to God. Like, bring me down right. God strike me down right now. I'm going to jail.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Was you killing the nigga?
Both on some real action.
Killing both.
I had a dude that worked with me that walked in and his wife was cheating on him.
Oh, no.
And he had the strap on him.
No.
No, he didn't. He grabbed the shit and he did not. He sent
I'm
them
not
both
mad
out the
at
house.
I'm not mad at him, but because it takes a lot to not.
Yeah,
do
exactly.
that,
He was
but
like,
I'm
yo,
still
it took
like,
everything I had.
God
So
forbid.
now your kids are orphans?
God would not.
So now your kids are orphans?
And it's crazy.
Parents.
No.
What?
I got God. I guess they're all orphans.
Vic, no.
You kidding me?
Don't go to
Yeah,
jail.
book.
You gonna go to jail for a disloyal female?
I agree with Vic.
That's true.
Ooh,
No,
I
I don't.
I'm a hot-headed
In
motherfucker.
my situation,
like,
we been together
absolutely.
10
I
years.
understand y'all have a lot of investment.
People grow up all the time with parents in separate households, all that. If you walk in on
Okay.
that, bro,
That's
you gotta let it die.
Bro.
The relationship's
All right,
over.
check it. I'm a different type of
The
nigga.
relationship's over.
I'm
but
very
bro,
calm.
I'm not killing my kid's mom.
No, hold on. No, I'm talking about
That's
him.
what he's talking about. He walks in, I'm killing her, I'm killing him, and he's going to jail.
No, what I'm saying is,
And the
That's
kid
it.
passed out.
I walk in,
That's it.
this is just a personal thing.
Her
There's too many
cheating on
fucking
you is
guns
not
in this
diminishing
house right
her
now that if I walk in and some
hurt,
shit is
but
going
I'm
down,
hurt, I'm not-
somebody is
It's not
gone.
worth it.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a moment thing. I'm
It
very
is.
hot-headed in the moment.
You can't
But
roll
it's
Like,
with
I'm
it.
not a hot-headed person normally, but I'm hot-headed in the
But then you
moment.
have what's in your life right now. It depends on the person. I feel like.
My girl, but I'm saying like
Yeah, but that's it. Like.
If it was my girl,
exactly that's it. If we got a kid and
Exactly.
something,
So,
I start thinking about
alright,
more and all
that's
that
still
other
just
stuff.
like
Maybe.
pride, I guess.
I just
pride.
leave. I turn around
Yeah.
and leave.
You probably would.
I know.
I turn around and leave and just be like,
Be like, okay, that's
Realistically,
what it
that's
is.
what it is.
If I was
Let's
in
get
your-
and
if
get
I
this
was in your
extended
spot,
stay.
I put hands on that motherfucker.
Right.
I wouldn't shoot him, but
I
I
can
would put hands
But
on
I
like-
can
him.
understand fighting.
I would
Killing is like a
I would
different-
knock him
I'm
out
not
and
doing none of
probably
that
like
shit.
In the
That'd be
moment,
extra
catch him by
like-
surprise.
Nope.
Because
So
that's
you just
showing too
calm,
much
cool, and
emotion for
collected?
you.
I'm not calm, cool, and collecting. I'm not risking my freedom over some nigga and over some disloyal female. I'm
Why
not.
not take my freedom?
You got it, bro. You got it. If the nigga got the vagina, he won already.
People would.
It don't matter if he beat your
I'm not
ass.
thinking
You can
correctly
still
in
say
the
fuck
moment,
your
though.
bitch.
Yeah.
That's true.
if I walk in, the moment I walk in, it's like, yo, who the are you? That's
Now,
it. Like,
now you can tell him to leave. If he don't decide that, like with Vic, that's your house.
You're right.
If you tell him to leave, he don't leave. You got all the liability.
but it's already the
with
fact
his
you in my house.
Don't worry.
You are in
intruder.
my
You're
house
an intruder
already.
now.
Yes.
Don't worry, my love.
Automatically, you are
I'm
in my
killing your
house.
ass too.
Don't
Don't
dare.
worry. I'm killing your ass too. For sure.
Oh, you got a murderous
Both of
two.
them crazy. It's okay.
Yes.
Y'all both crazy.
Yes.
It'll be the rumble in the Bronx.
I think that's like, that's worse than anything to me, bro. Coming inside and in my crib, my
I've
bed.
never
like,
experienced that. Thank the Lord.
I never have
Yeah.
either, ever.
What if it's a female?
What do you mean if it's a
Oh,
female?
You walk in and
that's
it's a female.
great
That's
question.
like super love.
What you doing?
Oh, it's different.
We can try to slide in there.
What's the opposite of killing somebody? That's what I'm doing.
Praising
No,
So what
because
are you doing?
know
And they don't
why?
want you to
She's
get
doing that
involved.
behind your
Having
back.
2 kids.
No. We got to do the
So
opposite.
you're gonna be like,
Because
both of them.
yo,
good.
man, you should have told me.
No,
Like,
listen,
what are you doing?
No, stop that.
What if she don't want you to get involved in?
Exactly.
What if she don't want you to get involved?
Exactly.
Turn on the cameras.
No.
We already know what you
Double
Nah, you're not about to become a cameraman,
Devil's
bro.
advocate.
I'm about to go with
Well,
that.
Nah.
If you walked in on Vic with another dude,
Oh
Still killing it.
She's still killing
Somebody
them.
stop the podcast. That's disgusting.
No.
I mean, yo,
But I'm just saying,
I would want her to kill me. Yo, what am I doing?
He's wildin'.
What am I
He's
doing?
wildin', bro.
kill
Yo,
me.
kill me now.
What was was I thinking?
Respect.
Let me see. Hold on.
Love and respect. Love is
All
love.
is love.
Yeah.
Love is all. We don't
This is
discriminate.
sick.
Okay.
Yes,
Kill
we
it.
do not.
If you like that, if you like that,
Hey, look,
nigga,
she don't discriminate.
By the way,
Whoever she catch you with, y'all both dead. Whoever she catch you with, y'all both
For
dead.
sure. No, not both of y'all. I don't care about whoever he's with. That shit's not my problem.
So you a murder victim and just let the
Yeah, that shit's not my problem because if he has another person in our house, that shit she didn't know.
Right.
She didn't know he had
I feel
2
you on
kids.
that.
He didn't know.
How
She didn't
about
know
pictures in
we've
the
been.
house?
Some people don't pay
She took
attention
them
to
down.
that. People are drunk.
You done turned them around.
People are drunk. They don't pay attention to shit like that.
You know what? It's not on the other person.
It's
too.
not.
It's on the person that you're in the relationship with.
It's not, yeah.
Because that's who you
No,
made
that's
your
law.
promise
Yeah.
with, and that's who.
She don't
you
know
guys-
we've been together for
Exactly.
10 years,
Guys
9
with that.
years. You know
Guys
that's
are the worst with that, yo.
Nah,
They
that's law.
take guys and females and guys.
And
They
it
always
doesn't-
take it out on the person that's not in the
Both
relationship.
sexes.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, I didn't make a commitment to you.
Right.
This person did not make a commitment to you at all.
That has to
taking
be
it out- I'm taking it out
broadcasted,
on
bro. There's
whoever.
too many niggas is killing each other over females. You need to focus on that female or let her go.
I mean, that's easy to say on this couch right
Bro,
now.
you
But I'm
won.
just
You
telling
won.
you exactly how I feel and how I think I would feel. I
And
might
that
be
could
real
be-
pussy when that shit happens.
We gotta
You know
think
what?
about.
But that could be simple as like, oh, girls getting mad when they do cheat on them with whatever, but they're mad at the
At
girl.
the girl, not the
But
dude.
like, no, you should be mad at your
Yeah.
nigga because that's who
the
you're in a
one.
relationship
Yeah, a lot
with.
of
people
You're
feel
not
like
in a
the other
relationship with the
person.
other girl.
Now,
So
granted,
why should
if
she
it's
care
somebody
about
you
the
know-
relationship
How about if it's your
if he's
best friend or
willing to
something
step
like that?
out? That's
Yeah,
different.
right.
Mad at
Yes,
both
obviously.
parties.
Y'all are a
Yeah.
unit. You let that person into y'all's
So
unit.
that's on him and not on her.
How do you feel about girls who talk about their man's sex life with other friends and then they want to inquire? Like, shit like that. Like, yo,
That's not your friend.
I'm saying, like,
No, what are you talking about? You talking about your girl talking to her friends
a
about.
group of girls, whether they her best friend or not.
I feel like that's y'all's detriment, honestly.
Yeah,
Sometimes
y'all
girls
be
get
advertising
too,
the D.
yeah, sometimes girls get too broadcasty with the ding-a-ling, be like, yo, that shit is amazing. Then your friend kind of, it puts
Like-
a little
Yeah.
seed
not
He
really
in
does
it.
plant the
Friend.
seed,
That's
yeah.
not a
But
That's
It
not a
may not
friend.
be a
That's not a
friend. It might
friend.
be a group of people, but you might be cool with one person, but like she may be kind of, an associate or whatever. And like you advertising it like a billboard and shit. Yo, this nigga right here.
Well,
he's saying
obviously.
it, blah blah. That shit
But
happens.
again,
though.
that's on your nigga to be strong enough
Right.
to resist that.
Yep.
bro.
That's
I
pretty
feel
simple.
it. I feel it. That's
Right,
not on your.
right.
Whether she advertising it or not, a girl come up to you in the grocery store. You gotta resist it. No matter who it is, if you're in a relationship, you gotta resist that.
Yeah. That's
Point
based
blank
on,
period.
That's based on the agreements in the relationship.
Right.
If y'all both together and y'all agreeing, y'all are for each other, then yeah, you gotta turn that.
You think liking attractive people of the opposite sex on Instagram or whatever on social media, like liking pictures, commenting underneath, is a slight violation to the relationship?
Comments.
Commenting,
Comments? Yes.
liking,
Comments?
A little bit. When you're
Likes,
being.
it depends on the pic. If the girl's bust open, you can see the camel toe and shit, and he liking the pic, that's too much.
You know what? Honestly, I don't even know what Victor looks at. I really don't care.
I really don't follow women
I mean,
because of that.
well, whatever. It's either way. I don't care. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that nigga likes.
I think it's
So
a
you
little
don't think it's a
extra.
violation?
No, I don't. There,
No.
but there are women. I mean, granted, because I have a lot of faith in Victor, which I don't follow that. So I mean, maybe like when I was younger,
Where these girls at, man? I need some faith.
where social media wasn't as popular like when we were growing up.
face, like,
Fate.
But
that?
I don't think it. Somebody was playing for like
What?
I don't think it
You
really
good, you
applies
good.
to us, but I really don't care what Victor does. I really don't know what Victor does.
No,
on social
it's not a
media.
violation to you.
Yeah, so it's
You think
not,
it's a violation, Kiara?
it was over.
No, I don't. I think it's just. I think it's just like a habit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see something, oh that's cool, blah blah, blah you tap. But like
Yeah.
I think it's a little extra when you go into the comments and you're just like,
Literally go out of your way.
Damn, Mom.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
Sometimes
Mom.
I keep scrolling, but it's hard to actually.
What's your friend though?
Yeah.
Okay, based upon what she just said to the two other fellas up here, if say a dude posts a pic and his dick print all up on the pic, and your girl like it,
I'll be honest
y'all
with
straight.
you, man.
Questionable.
I'm okay. I'm okay if you like that. I really am. I don't
I'ma
think
tell y'all.
Instagram is a
Instagram.
violation.
y'all
Time
for
out.
real.
Think about it like this. Do you
You're
think
not gonna be okay with that?
is your girl watching porn a
I'm
violation?
not rolling.
Exactly.
Is watching
I feel
porn a
like that's-
violation?
This is
I'm
true.
not
Is
rolling.
watching porn a
I don't think
violation?
that's the same thing, bro.
It's the same thing. It's an
Well,
attractive
depends on what
person,
it is.
and you
Fine,
like
no,
the
when you're watching
and you like the
porn,
picture.
when you're watching porn, You don't have a direct link to those people. When you like a pic,
You
it goes
can-
no.
Porn stars ain't on Instagram?
No.
Come on. Porn stars ain't on Instagram?
They have whole Instagram.
Exactly.
When you like a pic,
Hold on.
it goes directly to their
Okay.
phone. So
And you
you
can
telling,
DM
so you
them.
telling a nigga,
No.
you telling a nigga indirectly that you like his dick print straight to his phone. When you watch a porno, it's not going directly to that motherfucker's phone.
You don't gotta press
Just
like.
exactly.
You don't have to press like.
That's what I'm saying.
You can look at it, do whatever you want to do
That's
with
what
your
I'm
mental,
saying.
whatever you want to do physically.
I'm going
you
to
don't have
bathroom.
Do you
press
press
Thank you.
like?
Thank you.
You
Do
do
you
not have
press
to.
like?
No, you don't have to press like.
Okay, but
That's just
what is
evidence
double
that you're
tapping?
thirsty. You don't have to press like.
So every
press-
like is a thirst
No,
trap?
I didn't say that. I didn't
Thank
say that.
You did.
Pressing
I'm
like.
just saying
just said
that's
that.
just evidence. Like,
No, you just
okay,
said
people
that.
getting 16,000 likes on a
Okay.
picture that you're half naked in. Most of them, I'm gonna say, most of them are probably thirsty. You don't have. If you're a respectable person,
So respectable.
But this is what I'm saying.
no. See,
Me liking a picture does not mean I'm thirsty.
Just 'cause you like-
doesn't mean I'm
It's
pursuing
just
this
like,
person. Doesn't mean I'm
I-
cheating on my girl.
It means
Look,
exactly
no.
what it is.
It's literally
It means
right. I
I
agree
like
with that.
your picture.
but yes, you can like the picture. But I'm saying you don't have to like the picture to like the picture.
What? No, tell me. What is it
That's
representing to you?
That's
so
what I'm
then
saying.
get the fuck off
Because
of social media.
no, because what does it mean?
fuck?
What does it mean?
Time out,
Do
time
you
out,
want them
hold on,
to
hold
know
on.
that you like it? Is that what you're
It's the same-
conveying?
Okay.
It's the
What?
same thing where if you walk past a girl and she's fine and you
And
give
you
her that
look for a second.
that's like a lot. Are you
No,
supposed
no,
to keep
no.
your eyes
You
straight? Keep
no,
your
hold
blind?
on. No. It's like you mentally like it, but you didn't talk to her about it.
So you can't
I
compliment
like you. You look good.
So you can't compliment
Yo,
a woman of
that-
opposite
that
sex.
might
She's
as well-
not your girl.
You
Time out.
can.
That might
You
as
can't.
well.
Is that a violation of your relationship?
It is
Oh, wow, you
not
look
a
very-
violation
yo,
of
you look
relationship.
very- you
That
look
is a
very
violation
beautiful
of anything
That's
that y'all
too
have
much.
going on. If you and
You better not-
your
Hey,
female
hey,
have
hey,
that
hey,
code
hey,
going on, that's a violation of that.
That's too much.
Oh, yeah, we
But
might
she
be
doesn't
fine.
care,
No.
then that's
Right,
not a
so-
violation.
Yo, depending
Y'all talking that
yo,
shit.
depending
I'm
on the
just
picture.
speaking. What,
talking that
Depending
shit.
on the picture, it's
But are
just,
y'all
it's
really
just the
following
same.
all
no,
that shit?
it depends
Sometimes
on.
you get the
That's
explore
the thing
page, you
again.
just start drowning.
Yes,
It's like a
and you
downward
go in.
spiral.
No, I'm
That's
saying like
horrible.
are guys
Yeah,
like
you just fall into
You
it.
know what the deeper question is? Why do we have to double click? Why do you double click?
Exactly, you don't
That's what I'm
have
saying.
to
Why?
double click.
It's
You
showing
can do that
What do
inside
you
your
mean
head.
double click?
Showing
Like,
love.
You don't
Right?
have to
Why
physically
do
show
why
them
do
you
feel
like
the
it.
need to show the love to a stranger?
Exactly.
It's just like if somebody
Everybody
walked
likes
past you in real life.
That's
you
why I
give a
said it's
double
thirst.
look, like,
But
You can think about it in your
no,
own.
but that's not the
That's
same as a
nice.
double. It's not
The
the same as
click
a double
is like
tap.
you actually
No,
talking and
a
saying it
double tap
verbally
is
to
telling
them.
that person you look
Like
nice.
it.
Yeah.
It's not the
do
You don't have to
a
do
look
that.
is just you keep
Okay.
scrolling.
Somebody's
No, I'm
walking
saying
by.
no.
Yes.
You look
You
nice.
look-
So
you
you're
keep
not supposed to
scrolling.
like.
Brian, we gotta
anything
get to
on
the
your
deeper.
social
I
We
didn't
gotta
say
get
that.
to the deeper
That's
meaning
a- that's
of
a
why
different
we double
situation.
tap.
This is
Two
like,
conversations going. Go ahead.
But no, Brian, for real. When you see a girl on the street and you look, that's just you look and be like, hey, she looks nice. You can scroll past the pic without double tapping. When you double tap, you're sending them the notification.
I want
telling
you to
them
know
they like
that
it.
I liked it.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Here,
So
It's
the
showing
difference
love.
between the equivalent to you seeing a girl on the street is you saying, "Hey, your ass fat." I
No.
like
No, no,
that
no,
shit.
no, no,
Yes.
no, that's not the equivalent.
It is. I want you to know that I'm the one that did it.
No.
No,
There's
listen,
the
listen to what I'm
So
saying.
you're identifying,
Depending-
you're identifying yourself as a person
So let me
who
shut
likes
that-
it.
let me
You're
shut that
telling
down
that
right now.
person you like it.
So if you're in a relationship, you cannot compliment anybody of the opposite
by
sex.
liking
It depends on
them.
what.
In real
That's
life.
why-
In
no,
real
that's why I
life.
said. That's why I said in
Yo,
the beginning.
yo.
It depends on the pick.
Yo, that's
It
the most. That's the
At the
yo,
beach,
That's
in a
the
bikini.
number one thing that he said.
No.
It depends on the fucking picture.
Yeah.
If it's
It
a
can be you
dude's
and your
dick
husband.
print and you press like, it's the same as a fucking comment.
Think
You're
about-
telling this dude, thanks, I like your dick.
Thank you.
Hit
No,
it back.
that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
No, think
Yes,
about
that's
them
exactly what
two.
you're
Think
fucking
about them
saying.
two out. Think about them two out. Girls half naked in the Vic saying, "Yo, I like your titties. I like the way your titties look right now."
You know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
violation. It's the same. Depending on the picture, it's the same as you commented. You might as well have wrote, put it in me. Or whatever.
Exactly.
You want to No, check this out. Because as soon as the dude sees that Kiara Little or fucking Melissa Melendez or whoever the fuck put,
last name?
as soon as
Like,
as soon as he sees that shit, he gonna hit you back like, what up? What's good?
No, or
Like,
not.
the dude is gonna
No,
hit you back.
no. Vic
What
got
if
a
he's
point.
same as he
Vic
has
got a point there.
60,000
No, Vic got a point there. Honestly, nowadays we think about what we our state of mind when we're liking the pic. We thinking about the innocence when we're liking the pic. We're not thinking about how it's gonna look to that person.
Block them.
That's a good point.
He's gonna
To that person,
go
your
down
3
and
likes
see
can look like,
the
hey,
girl
this
that
is
looks
an
the
invite.
most attractive
Block
that he's
him.
trying to holler at, that liked his picture of a dick print. He's
Block
gonna be like,
him.
oh, let me try to hit. Let me
Well,
try
what
to
about
holler.
that
Okay, and he tries to holler. Block him.
Then it went too
Don't
far.
respond. That's
Then it
easy.
went too far.
That's easy.
Okay,
The
that's-
violation comes when if he jumps in the
I don't
DMs
think
after you like, look.
Parting a fucking picture is harmful. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Let's just ask a simple question, Brian. To the girls. If your man, the girls,
To the queens.
the girls' camel toe is blatant. Is blatant as fuck.
You'd be like, wow.
And your man
You know
likes
what?
to pick.
It's just like
Your
porn.
man likes to
You
pick.
see a random ass
Honestly,
girl
if I see you do it, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay.
Like, why are you
That's
doing
your
that?
Disrespect in the front
Care
of
what
the face.
you
That's like if he's watching porn in front of you.
Right.
No, I don't.
No.
Instagram
Care.
is set up just like
No.
that. You can see somebody's activity and if you want to inquire about it, I can see that somebody liked that picture, and I'm like, yo, out of all the pictures that this dude posted, why is it that you had to like this one? Like, you couldn't like the one that he was smiling or waving or he had a whole jumpsuit on, but the one with the dick print, that's the one you had to like? Like, really?
But what if
You
I
like-
liked all of them?
But whatever
don't
happened to
have
Oh, man, that's a real problem.
That's even worse.
Bro.
What if that dude's dick like
But
that?
if you're secure enough in your relationship, it should not
Fuck all that
bother
secure in your
you.
I think
relationship.
so.
A person is supposed to make you feel secure. Your actions make a person feel secure.
What
So
about
when a
that?
person,
But I
no, when your
think
girl's on Instagram, she's liking nothing but dick pics on Instagram. That's not gonna make you feel secure.
What if it's a celebrity though? What
That's
if
not
it's
gonna make you
like, what if
feel
it's
But
secure.
they
like
come home
Elba?
every day. And
Fuck that,
us-
nigga. No. Fuck that. Come on, home is not enough. Come on, home
You
is
didn't
not
let me
enough.
finish. You didn't let me
B,
finish.
come on, home is not enough.
I think
No,
it's
Yo,
there
she
ain't
comes
no. What
home.
if it's a
You have a
celebrity?
good connection. Y'all
Exactly.
y'all building shit together. And she likes some pictures on Instagram that's just like I think of it like watching porn. That's what I think of it. Instagram ain't real.
Brian.
I think of it
So-
like
so-
if a nigga hops in her DM and she entertains it, that's where the violation
Let me ask
happens.
y'all a
Thank you.
question.
That's where the violation happens.
I would
No,
agree. I
it's
agree
all
with
about
Brian.
intent. She's
All right,
liking
you
it
got
because
it,
she likes it. It's
I
like
agree with
porn.
Brian.
Let
I
me-
agree
You gonna be
with
mad at
Brian.
your girl
Let me
watching
ask
porn?
y'all a
No,
question.
it's porn.
So if your girls just coming home and y'all building shit together, that's enough?
No.
And y'all connected and y'all
Y'all
whatever.
connected and she coming home. That's enough? But she's cheating on you every day.
I see cheating by liking a picture on Instagram.
No, B, you just said it. Coming home,
Right,
building
and she's
something
not
together is
cheating,
enough.
right, and
And
she's-
y'all got a connection, but she's cheating on you still.
Obviously not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
But
not
Instagram
cheating.
is liking a
But
picture
no,
on Instagram.
but no,
is
he's-
cheating.
That's how it starts.
But that's what I'm saying. You saying that, oh, she's coming home, she's cooking dinner. That's what they do. That's what cheaters do. They're gonna put on their best face while they still fucking somebody in the background.
Yo, it's like we
That
see
has
it
nothing
as
to
you're
do with liking a
inquiring.
picture on Instagram.
Like, yo,
Well, Brian,
all
that's
right.
my point. That's the point I'm making. You're saying that's the seeds of
Okay.
of being cheated on?
B, I'm saying when a chick,
So if
there
I
has
like
to be a
picture
line,
of, like,
dog.
somebody
We
with
just
their
can't be
shirt
saying,
off,
okay,
that's
go ahead and like
not
all the
okay.
dick pics you want. Fuck that. If you want to like dick pics, go be single.
Look, I think there, like Kiara said, there's a line. If I cross that line and you say, hey, Melissa, you know what? I don't like
Okay,
you fucking
so-
liking dick pics. And then tomorrow, I'm still liking dick pics.
Then it's
then
an
there's
issue.
an issue.
But
You
how,
need
why
to
the
bring
fuck
it up
she
said
because
it's not
it's
issue,
not
though.
because
What do you
Why
mean?
was it-
It's communication.
there you
Yeah,
go.
is there
There
too.
you
Like
go.
dick
Would
pics.
you
I
like
said you
a
dick pics
picture
every
of
DM.
some
And then
girl's
if
ass
I
in the
fucking
air?
mark that shit in the
Like
comments,
mine.
then yes.
I'm fluffing the shit and everything. My shaved and everything. I sent you a dick pic.
I see.
You don't even like my shit. When I see your dick pic,
I
you
already
in the
seen that
office.
one.
You argue with me. Why you sending me dick pics at work? But you liking dick pics on Instagram.
I already saw that one. Move on.
See, that's what I'm saying. My dick is old, or you want new dick?
Where
That's
is
what I'm saying.
See, but that comes to your insecurity.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
not
This
insecurity.
is a difference. No, this is a difference between insecurity.
I think it's
Brian,
just
this is between
respect in a
insecurity and you just
relationship.
not liking shit. I just don't like
That's
that
what
shit.
it, yo, that's what it
We
is.
just
It
can't-
boils
we
down
just
to
So it's like you
respect.
can look but don't touch.
It
You
does.
can look but don't
Yeah.
touch.
I'm touching his Instagram.
Okay, that's why I said it. That's why I said it like this. If I see a girl with a fat ass and I tell her, hey, I like that fat ass, none of these girls on this couch are not gonna, they're not gonna like that shit.
Okay, so how
Yo,
often can
okay.
you watch
Okay,
porn?
look. If you liking a whole bunch
You're
of
not gonna like your nigga telling a
That's
girl.
too
Oh,
she
my
got fat
nigga,
ass.
yeah, no.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if she has a nice ass and like, and
Tell
you
your
didn't share
girl.
that with me, yo,
Tell
hey, does
your
she not have
girl.
a nice ass? Yo, she got a
How
fucking
often
nice
can
ass.
Tell me,
How often can your girl watch porn?
What?
How often can she watch? As often as she wants to.
But here's the deal. But time
But you can't like a
you're not watching male on male porn though.
You're not telling that
two
porn.
dudes fucking.
You're not telling that actor that you like them.
You can do
You
something
just
about
watching.
Pornhub.
That's the same thing as you and your girl looking at a girl with a fat ass. You're looking at her. You're
You can
looking
like
at
it.
it.
Hey, yo,
Looking at the picture.
Kiera, Melissa.
Looking at a picture is not what we're talking about. It's the like. I could look at pictures all day and have all the.
Fucking double tap on the screen, bro.
All right, what's your
All
question?
right, listen.
I might be.
Hold on.
I think
might be.
there's a line.
I might be prepping my dick for my girl by looking at that porn.
Wait, what?
She might be prepping her vagina. Look at that dick pic.
That's fine.
The first one
She
off.
might be prepping her vagina.
That nigga don't know
Looking
a
at that
fucking
dick pic.
thing about what
And
she's
listen,
looking at. That's what
hold
I'm
on.
saying.
This is
There's
the bottom.
a
This is the
difference.
bottom line. How you gauge that, right?
Doesn't matter how
If
many
you like
followers
a
you
ton
have.
of dick pics and then your man asks you, "Let me see your
You only
phone
got
real
10 followers,
quick," then he
and she
sees your
likes
activity.
Okay, that's too much.
Right,
Like
right.
you real personal with that shit.
If your man,
If the guy is like a random celebrity, right?
I'm just saying, if the nigga
No.
if he got 3 million followers,
Then that
and she
means
like if she liking Michael B. Jordan James, it's alright.
No,
No, if she
it's
liking
the
a
same
nigga with
thing.
10 followers,
You don't have to
then
do
it's a problem.
You
It's
don't
not.
have to be
Jordan,
doing
that
that.
ain't the one.
Michael B. Jordan's your fucking person. He could just, he could like you too. Like he could come. But listen,
That might
this
be
is
the
my
one
thing.
like that
This
Michael
is
B.
my-
Jordan
yo,
sees in his
time out.
feed.
This is the
Come on,
gauge.
man.
This
It's
is
over.
the gauge.
Come on,
If
man.
your man
If that's
asks
the
you for
case,
your
then
phone,
your girl shouldn't
are
leave the
you
house.
showing it to him?
Your girl can't leave the house, man. Come on,
All right,
man.
let's roll this.
Come
in.
on, bro.
Let's go to why you even have a girlfriend or a boyfriend to begin with. You get a girlfriend or a boyfriend because they have most of the features that you want as far as your standards go. So once you start looking outside of that, that means they didn't cover enough to me.
You're on Instagram. You're not necessarily.
That goes to the guy friends and girlfriends. Like, why the fuck you need all these guy friends? You got me. I'm covering all bases, sweetheart. Like, I got everything.
So she got to cut her guy friends off.
Nigga, I got everything. I make you laugh. We can talk about serious shit. That's why I was your boyfriend to begin with. I dick it down. I do all this shit. So why you need a guy friend?
But
Yeah, I hate that. No, we don't need no more friends.
Why do you need them?
what if it's an old friend, but that was a friend?
Nah, that's different. When you grew up with the nigga, that's different. And you introduce. Oh, I'm saying like
New
all these,
friends is a
new
problem.
friends is
Dude, what's
crazy.
the length of the relationship that's
when it get
acceptable?
complicated, yo.
Right. What's the
But-
length of the relationship? What's the length of the girl? If you got girlfriends, right?
But that's
Then you
like-
get a girlfriend. How old do these girlfriends have to go back? How far do they have to go back in order for you
Right.
not to
Right.
cut them
Hey,
off for
family,
your
cut
new?
them off.
Hey, but that's
Period?
it's
If they ain't
situational
family, cut
though.
them off.
No, it's situational.
Yeah,
though.
I agree. It's situational.
It's
Alright,
okay.
you want me
No,
to
if it's
situation my ass? I
old
got some
girlfriends
friends.
that y'all are cool with,
All right, you're doing to be
y'all can
Exactly.
be cool,
Like-
but nah, don't be fucking
There,
communicating.
Victor has
and
a
shit
friend
like that. No.
that she's always been Victor's friend, and I know that she's Victor's friend, and she's my friend. She's
trust
our
somebody.
friend. No, this person I
If it's a
trust,
true
and I
friend,
love. Yeah, I
it wasn't
love her
no
to
prior
death.
relationship. Y'all weren't having
Exactly.
relations prior to us.
But I
then-
know she was more Victor's friend than
Then
my
yours.
friend.
Then you,
And I love her to death, and no, I know that person.
But what if she's
Other
a
than
stranger?
that, what?
What she's a stranger to? You don't know her.
Hell no! Get the fuck out of here. That shit.
I
What?
agree with you. I agree
Go
with you.
ahead and try to introduce somebody else. I'll fuck you up, nigga. Real quick.
You gonna fuck
0 to 100.
Real quick.
You gonna fuck me up?
I know.
Hey, y'all boys want that. Y'all want that absolute. Don't
I
you
always
talk to
say-
nobody. Don't you look at no pictures. Don't you like no pictures.
Hey,
don't you
sometimes-
have no friends of the
Hey.
opposite
No,
sex.
Listen,
that's
if
not
you
what
can't, yo,
y'all
if you
shutting
can't
everything
show your
down.
man your phone and be like, yo, everything is everything,
Okay.
because I've been showing, because
You
I've
can
been,
have
you know,
it.
liking
I can
mad
show you
dick
my
pics,
phone.
like,
Can
it
you show your
sucks.
lady your phone?
Yo, let me
Yes,
tell you
go
right
look at
now.
my phone.
There's
Just see what
such a
I'm like.
negative. There's such a negative connotation on just being a little bit possessive. It's okay to be a little bit possessive.
I am.
You should take honor in having a person. Like all this, honestly, this new age bullshit where you can go over to do whatever the fuck you want. That shit is fucking retarded. I don't want my girl to be like, yo, do what you want. That's cool. Okay. All right. Nah, fuck that. I want a girl to be like, yo, I don't like that shit. I don't like a girl that's like, oh, do what you, yo, I'm cool. I'm cool. You cool on
Well,
everything.
that's a lie.
No, you
That's
can't.
a
But you
lie.
can't
Most
be
of the time,
cool
that's a
on
lie,
everything.
though.
There has to be guidelines. If you're not cool on everything and there's no guidelines,
Then
what
what's
the fuck
the
is
point
the
of being
point?
in a
What's the fuck is the
relationship?
point? Is the commitment?
Exactly. It got and when you communicate and shit, if you don't like something, tell me. Because if you don't tell me, I ain't gonna know.
Yeah,
This
that
dudes ain't-
assuming shit.
yeah,
That
dudes
assuming shit
ain't
is
no
for the
motherfucking-
birds.
All that, all
Who did
anything
all
goes
that
shit,
shit?
man. That shit don't show me nothing. That don't show me that I'm special to you. If anything goes, you don't care.
Like Then what's the point? Yeah.
I'm asking for a reason. Not because I want you to do this or do that. I'm asking you. Like, this is a relationship. This is communication. Tell me whether you like it or you don't like it. If you're indifferent about it, that's cool too. Tell me what it is. Like, and then we can figure it out together. Because if you just say whatever you think I want to hear you say, I'm gonna roll with it. Dudes are gonna roll with it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like, is it cool if I go out? No, it's fine, dude. Yeah, it's cool. But you know, it's
Yeah,
really
don't
not
tell me
cool.
that.
I have definitely learned that you have to be. If you don't like something, you have to say it. If you want something, you have to say it. Like Victor, not Victor. Victor he doesn't know. Like, so, yo, babe, take out the trash. Like, take out the trash. There he goes, take out the trash. You have to tell men
They're very
what
simple
they
creatures.
what they want. What they
Whoa,
want, not what they
whoa,
want.
whoa, I disagree.
No, I didn't say simple
I
creatures.
know how to anticipate needs.
They're very simple creatures.
No, I take pride in
No, what do y'all
anticipating needs.
need?
Oh, National Geographic talk over voice.
We definitely
And
have.
be left alone sometimes.
No, we need more than that.
Like what? Stimulate. Okay,
I need
conversation.
mental
Mental stimulation. All right. What else?
We like intelligent conversation too.
Yeah.
Just like
Okay.
y'all
Those
do.
4 things.
We like to be
I just like men are
complimented.
very just like.
We like
We
to be
like a
complimented.
full stomach and an empty nutsack.
That's all you need.
But
And mental stimulation.
sometimes even those things are complicated. I don't understand how you can't get 2 things. Like, I mean, yo, these are the essentials. Literally, if you give me these 2 things, I'll give you whatever the fuck you want. And somehow you're like lacking those things.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you're simple.
Victor is true. That's true. That
I
is
very
simple.
well know
Shit
this.
is crazy, yo. We're getting taken advantage of. We're getting cheated, yo. Fuck all that. Girls want you to do backflips. You gotta pass the pop quiz.
Yep.
All that shit.
Yeah.
And the pop is like every other day. That's it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Niggas is getting cheated, yo.
Like, niggas be thinking like, yo,
We should demand more out of females. Yes.
I'm telling you, sometimes, yo,
Everything got quiet. Everybody's scared.
what?
That nigga's alone.
So what more should we demand? What aren't we getting?
You
What do
know why
think
you
women
don't
as a
demand
whole-
more? Because women are
already
above
doing that.
They already
and
provided.
beyond. We already do
Yo,
it
y'all
all.
Y'all the gift.
Damn it.
I say that, y'all the gift. The right one. No, the right
really
one.
what it is
The
that
right
we
one
should
is
be
the
asking
gift.
more questions. There should be more questions on the initial. Dudes shouldn't be just be in awe about the things that we love and, you know what I mean? You're like, God damn, she bad as shit, Bob. You should definitely ask more
It
questions.
shouldn't
Like,
just be about looks.
Off
It shouldn't just be about looks.
Oh, yeah,
To be honest with you, that's the
It
downfall
should be
of
about
black
looks
men,
and-
period. We ass worship way too much. And then we in the court system getting raped for fucking $8,000 a month. Preacher.
Well, if you
I'm
got
just
the money.
saying.
Damn right, baby.
I didn't know
Child
that,
is used to a certain type of
A lot of niggas- hey, look,
lifestyle.
look.
Damn right, baby.
I'm just
though. A lot of
saying.
niggas, look, a lot of niggas don't got the money.
I'm just saying.
Damn right,
That
baby.
kid don't
They're
need all that
used
shit. I
to.
can't
Okay, they
stand that
can't
shit.
come from one house, living a certain lifestyle, then come to
They'll be
another
okay.
house.
This is what I don't
No.
like. This is what I don't like.
No.
If a child is on Social Security, they get less money than if it was child support. Like, in the eyes of the state, like, wait, y'all say that this person
tell
can't
y'all
provide
what
for
I was telling
themselves.
my
Y'all giving
coworker.
people a little bit of money, but okay, if you're taking it from somebody else's pocket, go ahead and run it up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
I'm
run
gonna
it up.
tell y'all what I was telling my coworker, man. This is probably gonna create some controversy. Women can say and do whatever the hell they want because they know the government's gonna back them at the end of the day. How many men do you see on welfare, on have child support coming to them, or none of that? Girls know they can go have 9 kids and make a check that's bigger than a girl busting her ass. Like, y'all can.
That's
y'all
also
literally-
on the men too. Like you can't put that on women.
That's on the government menu.
No.
That's what I'm, no, I'm
Because the dudes are
serious.
dumb enough to
No,
get caught
exactly.
slipping.
So if you're not taking care of your child,
That's different. That's different. But there's a lot of women that are purposely preventing their fathers from being in their children's lives and raking them niggas over the coals still from the government.
girls like
so
that
that
now.
gives, like, y'all have a safety net. I know girls that have like 8 kids and they walk up.
But
They
the
walk up from the ground.
problem is that it's an overcorrection though, because for hundreds of years, women have been and still are treated so terribly. Like before, back in the day, there was no child support. And before the internet, nigga could just move to the next town. You don't know where
So
his
you
ass
feel like
is
it's
at.
a guilty
I'm going to the store.
So
I'm going to the store.
So you feel like it's
Women couldn't own property. Women definitely weren't in the workforce like that. So niggas would just, I get you pregnant, I move it. Look, nigga moved to Norfolk and you couldn't find them.
So you feel like it's a
in 1963, you got a woman pregnant in Virginia Beach. You move to Norfolk, she can't find you. How the hell she finding you, Chris?
So you feel like it's a guilty conscience?
It's an overcorrection. It's an overcorrection. The same thing with the messengers. Niggas been beating their wives for years. Now, any domestic dispute, nigga going to jail.
I give you that.
It's an overcorrection for what has happened over hundreds
That's why there
and
has
hundreds
to
of
be a
years.
code. There has to be a code of conduct. There's not a code of conduct. That's why a woman beater can go be in a relationship with another woman another week from now. He can go be with the next one. That's why a girl that's claimed as a hoe can go be with another dude the next day. There's no code. Nobody's being held under any other code under any code of conduct. Period.
But that's how it's always been.
I feel like culture creates that. Some cultures are toxic. Some certain traits of culture are toxic.
Just think about the things that your great grandfather probably did to the women in his life.
So we gotta create a code then. If
agree.
niggas is beating the shit out of their wives,
But
they don't get no pussy for the rest of their life.
But I'm saying that's what
that's
the
not the
government.
case.
That's
not
what
the case.
the law is trying to overcorrect. It's an overcorrection.
I feel like the government.
It's like a
we're not
learning
talking
process.
government.
It's a
Government just want this.
I hear
They
you.
see
but
no.
the same thing
They feed off our dysfunction. They know black
the
men
same
and
thing
women
with the same thing with young black men getting shot. It's an overcorrection. We're scared of what they can do. When you do anything, they shoot you because
They don't
they're
see
so
us as
scared. It's
humans.
an overcorrection.
That's deeper than that. They don't see us as
It's an
humans.
overcorrection though.
No, I'm saying they don't see black men as
Overly
humans.
protective, overly scared, overly, anxious because you see a black man and that's
they
what
don't
the
see
image
us as
has
human. They
been.
never viewed us as humans.
Niggas been
That's why they shoot
beating,
us so
beating
quick.
wives for hundreds of years, treating their women like whatever. Yo, you know what? Women are getting battered, women are getting abused, nothing's been done for
But
400 years. Now we're gonna
challenge you.
overcorrect
I'm
it.
gonna challenge you.
It's an overcorrection. I'm not saying it's
no.
right.
Is it an overcorrection or is it an opportunity to make money? Think about it. If I see men beating women all the time, I can implement a law to make it to the point where I can imprison those men and make money off of them at the same time. I feel like it's both. It's an overcompensation.
It is, but
I feel
at the
like
end
it's
of
a
the
marketing
day-
ploy too because I see. Oh, you know what?
Well, I mean, the jail system in general is once it went privatized, it became about the money.
Yeah.
So I mean, once you privatize the prisons, yes, there is money. A certain amount of people got to be locked up. That's why you get so many laws and things like that. But certain laws, like beating domestic abuse, like okay, this is a win-win for them, if you will. Okay, hopefully this will deter a certain percentage of the population from beating a wife
But how
or
about
beating a husband.
Okay, let me ask you a
and
question.
then also the ones that aren't, we can make money off them. Put them in the jail, put them in the court system, and now they got to pay it.
Let
But
me
how
ask you a
about,
question.
the men that are
So it's a
getting their
win-win.
ass beat? And the women that are in jail?
Okay, this is not funny. No, it's
Again.
not funny because it could be a real thing.
It's
Again.
a thing. And the cop goes there and he laughs at the dude like, yo, you got your ass beat by her.
Hey,
Because
I'm
that shit
on the
don't
side of laughing
exist.
at the dude.
Okay,
That's
how do you feel?
on the
Okay,
side.
I'm on
okay,
the side of
but
laughing.
What if he would have been this?
It's a real thing.
okay, but think about it. Think about it like this.
I don't
As
know.
a man, you're probably physically stronger than
Not
the woman that you're
necessarily.
dating.
Not necessarily.
Necessarily.
Have you met
Okay.
any? Have y'all met any girls that are stronger than you?
You seen the girl from Game of Thrones?
That's
The
the
white
what I'm
girl?
saying. Have
Yeah,
you
the white
met
girl, she a
any
big
girl?
girl.
that's
Right,
stronger?
and why aren't you attracted to her?
Huh?
And why aren't you attracted
I
to
am
her?
attracted to her. I love her. She's bad as shit.
Huh? You talking about
I don't know
What?
her name. Yeah,
Come
the
on,
night, the one that
Come
slept
on,
with
man.
the dude.
And
You're not
she's
attracted
bad?
She an actor, bro. She an actor. Bro.
And not only that,
Yeah.
I think if a dude gets his ass beat, he's leaving.
Huh?
If a dude gets his ass beat, he's
Bro.
leaving.
No,
What if she make $1 million a year and take care of you?
Nah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That happens.
Fuck
Or
off.
how about if it be just
that
verbally
means-
abused?
What if you got kids?
Keep your mask on.
That's not a thing. Yo, that's not
You
a
got
thing.
kids.
Who's getting verbally abused?
nah,
Like, yo, like if you ain't like if you a stay-at-home dad or whatever, and then the girl is just like, yo, listen, motherfucker, you need to be here cleaning. That shit. You need to be in the kitchen right now. Like that shit exists, man.
Right. So you're taking the point saying, oh, what about the dudes that get beat up?
Yeah.
What about the hundreds of years where that shit was legal
When dudes get rid of my
for women to just get their ass beat all the time? That shit was on a damn sitcom. To show that Jack on a sitcom where he used to beat his wife.
That shit
What?
got
Why I oughta? Like, yo,
Oh,
that's like, are you
wow.
kidding me?
No, that's
Like,
real.
come on, bro.
I didn't think
If
about
you
that.
look back at a lot of these
Stop
old
it,
shows,
man.
a lot of these
Stop
old shows
it.
have
The
a lot
culture
of
had to
toxic shit in
change.
them.
It had to
He said,
change.
why I oughta.
And
He raised his fist at his wife. That means,
too.
right, I'm about to beat your ass if you don't change, if you don't straighten up and act right.
Exactly.
Like, that was acceptable. Literally, the shirt is called a wife beater. Because on TV, what did they show? The nigga in the wife beater beating his wife. It's called a wife beater for that reason. Like, come on, man, don't take the exception. Don't take the exception and blow it up. Because that's what's been happening as a minority. As a minority in America, you can't take that exception and flip it. Because that's what's been used to hold us down for hundreds of years.
They don't know their capabilities. Men don't have to be it physical to put their foot down.
They don't have to, but they do though. That's what I'm saying.
That just goes to you raising girls. Like I don't have to put my hand on my daughter to strike fear in her. I don't have to.
No, you don't. Also, people say like negative reinforcement isn't as effective as positive reinforcement in rearing a child or anything.
It's a balance. I feel like nowadays we have too much positive reinforcement. That's why kids don't know how to deal with shit when shit
negativity,
comes.
right?
Yeah.
But even then, it's not positive reinforcement.
Yeah,
Everybody's a champion. No, you're not. You didn't win.
We're not gonna keep score.
Right.
No,
There's a difference between positive reinforcement and spoiling. Like,
Yeah.
we give you're gonna get the trophy regardless if you win or lose. That's not positive
It's
reinforcement.
not life.
Positive reinforcement is,
Yes.
I'm not gonna beat your ass if you lose, but you're also not getting a trophy or you're not getting no rewards. You know what I mean? Like there's
for trying.
positive reinforcement. We
That's
confuse
enough.
positive reinforcement with just spoiling a child.
Yeah.
And letting them off the hook and not holding them accountable. That's not positive reinforcement.
Positive can be constructive. I feel like you can be like, hey, son, you didn't win, but let me tell you why.
Right. This is what you gotta do.
Right.
Anyways, so we I think that's about all the topics. I think we got good conversation. Let's just go to the Fave 5 now, yo. The Fave 5 is just one thing you pick out. It can be a book, a movie, a TV show, a musical performance, an album, a podcast, a quote. It could be anything that you think you want to put people onto that kind of really affected your life, or just you want to shout it out. You know?
I don't know if I got 5.
Not just five, not five. Just one thing. We call it the Fave 5 though.
Okay.
It's just one thing. You wanna? Who's ready? Who wanna go first?
I just have one. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if y'all heard about Janae Aiko's Triggered song.
Okay, what is it? What's it called?
It's a freestyle.
Louder.
What?
Triggered?
I didn't
Trigger.
feel that.
That's an album or a song?
No, it's a song.
No, you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's dope. I like
She's
it.
calling it a freestyle.
I like it.
It's a freestyle.
That's what it's called. Trigger freestyle. Yeah, it's fire.
It's tough.
People thought it was a diss, whatever.
Who's she
track.
dissing?
She's not dissing nobody. It's
So why
just
they think it was
it's
a diss track?
because it's her speaking her mind at the time during the moment, which people do all the time. But it's because she's a woman. It's like, oh, she's not supposed to be doing shit like that. She can.
I like
It's
Janae.
R&B.
It's on Apple
I
Music.
love
You know?
Janae
It
Aiko.
is.
It's on Apple
Hey,
Music.
Janae.
Alright, go ahead, send that to me. Share it to me. Alright, Chris, what you got, man?
Dope.
Just another podcast. What up,
Yes.
fellas?
Go
Y'all go
everybody
check, go
listen.
check that shit out. 90-minute boys.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Just another podcast. Leash, what you got?
It's this book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. It's a really good book that talks about how sometimes when we try new things in life, whether it's a new job, new experience, new anything, I mean, fear is natural and we're afraid, so we tend to just like kind of retract and stay in our comfort zone. And it's talking about like how fear is normal. Like it's perfectly normal in all of us. We have fight or flight. That's like fear. Do we, run towards it, run away from it, all of that. So it's talking about just being afraid to do different things and like just going with it. Like you're gonna have feelings, you're gonna have emotions, you're just like running with it and seeing what's on the other side of fear. And most of the time it's like a better life of everything that you've dreamed of. So like definitely read it. It's an amazing book. Live your life, live your best life, guys. You can do it.
Yeah.
Vic?
What you got?
I ain't got nothing yet. Go ahead.
You ain't got that yet?
I got nothing
I ain't got
yet.
nothing yet. Go ahead.
Nah, I wanna so a lot of people didn't get to see it, but at Something in the Water, Anderson .Paak performed. And, like,
Love him.
it's
I-
the
I-
first,
I'm
yeah,
mad
it's
I
the-
missed
it's
it.
the first time like Melissa
Bro,
got
and
to
then
see
went and
it.
had a concert in the car. Listen
No,
to all
I
the
mean-
tracks. Go ahead.
Anderson .Paak is hard.
We left
Bro,
after Chris Brown
Anderson
went.
.Paak is the
Okay.
Chris Brown went. It was raining. He's like, yo, let's go ahead. After he's
Anderson
done-
Why would
.Paak
you
should have
leave?
performed before Chris Brown. Period. I'm
And
He
Sorry.
should have.
He should have.
Anderson .Paak shit was fire, bro. Fire.
I didn't even see Chris Brown. I
She
didn't even
did-
care
yeah.
to see it, but Anderson .Paak was fucking
He's
amazing.
great, bro.
Bro,
And that's the
like,
first time-
it's crazy. Like we didn't listen to it. We left and we sat in the car and then listened to Anderson .Paak. So I
Yeah.
was like, yo, who's Anderson?
That was
.Paak?
his first time
And I was
listening to
like,
Anderson
that was
.Paak.
my first
Who
time
is
listening
it?
to
I
him.
don't know who it
Brian's
You need
the
to
whole way
look
late
up.
to the train.
You need to
Tough. I was like, yo, let's go back. By then it was too late. I'm like, yo, we missed that performance. I was like,
And his
damn.
performance
awesome.
was amazing.
He killed that
We
shit.
were able to see it in
He's
VIP. That shit was amazing.
That his latest one right there.
That's what I was about to say. Oxnard. That's his latest album. That
Yeah,
shit
this shit is hard, bro.
fire.
He's great.
Fire.
Wow. Dang, I'm mad I missed that.
Bro,
Let's
she
go
does her
back.
first
What
time
you got?
she.
I don't have anything.
You gotta have something.
Nope.
Just one thing. One thing.
One thing only.
It's
One
just
thing
one thing.
you
I
want
got
to
me
put people
tripping.
on. You want people put people on A. Marie?
Tell him.
How about any Spanish artists that we're missing out on? Any movies?
What you want to about? Did you already go?
I got nothing.
Not yet. Plan on going?
Huh?
When you going? You making it a trip? Because you never.
My
Yeah,
trip is
so,
Richmond.
I mean-
What you
That's
got,
my
Ryan?
biggest trip.
I mean, for my fave 5, man, I say Logic, man. Just go listen to that, man. Yo, drop a new album
Like when?
Yeah.
like
Yesterday.
yesterday,
Yeah.
Friday.
What's that
Just
one
dropped a
song
new
you was
album.
listening to,
Yeah.
babe?
What's the album called, Vic? What's it called again?
Uh,
But anyways, a lyricist, yo, respecting.
love
You gotta
Logic.
respect the lyricist. It's lyricism is
it's called
still like
Confessions of a Dangerous
Dangerous
Mind.
I ain't
Confessions
gonna
of
lie.
a Dangerous Mind,
Y'all was
yo.
down with Logic saying he'll suck dick so he is on the side of LGBT.
That's not what he said. Though.
What?
He did say.
Explain it.
I can't explain it. The song Bobby up there though. Hardest song on
Featuring
that.
I'm talking about
dad.
clickbait. Clickbait's crazy. He said some crazy
15, like track 15, fire, bro, fire. I wish I had like the speakers to kind of like.
Lyricism is not dead. Real rap is not dead. Just we gotta support it. Logic. That's what
Well,
it
Logic
is.
just signed the Def Jam for $20 million, so somebody's supporting him. By the
That's
way.
great.
It's not
There
like
we go.
I'm just saying as a whole.
He's
I mean,
struggling artist.
I'm not saying he's a struggling artist, but I'm also saying he's not as popular as Amigos.
He
This
is
is
more
true.
popular
Way
than
popular
Migos.
than Migos.
No,
Is
absolutely.
that more
Yeah.
popular?
Popular. I'm talking about pop.
Yo.
Pop culture, like popular.
I mean,
No.
you don't hear him on the radio as much, but like
Right.
his shows are
No.
always like he
We're
That's
talks
talking about
out
like
great.
to the
That's great.
I
but
love
no, it's not
Logic.
more popular.
I mean, you can't.
Migos have more effect on on popular culture than Logic does. That's a
Yeah.
problem.
Yes.
That's a problem. He
Yeah.
took. I mean, when you take what hip hop and rap started off as,
That's a whole nother pod.
and now it's like
That's a
yeah,
whole
like
nother
stop.
life.
Like
Like,
that,
you
that's
have
my
a life
point when I say
conversation about that.
Migos are more popular. Like Migos get more.
Why
We
don't
listen to the
support
songs.
the
We
music
we
that
subscribe to
listen
the slang we
We
use
support all of the
and
music.
things like that.
They
It's all
subscribe to
from-
our program and they sync more with our programmer, bro.
It's sad.
Period.
Give me one positive message.
From Migos?
Ever heard from Amigos?
Yeah.
I like
Think of
Father
it.
4 by fucking Offset. I mean, he's part of the Migos. That album is pretty
Fuck these
fire.
hoes.
Yes,
I know she a freak. I know that she freaking. Please do not try to game with me. Not a 360.
This is true.
King's favorite song for the longest time.
Thank
was
you.
Bad and Bougie.
Bad and
Anytime,
bougie.
yeah, anytime that he would cry and you would play Bad and Bougie, that shit would stop.
The rap game is all about balance, man. There's just too much. There's too much of that Migos shit.
Saturated? you
Too
think?
much.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's
They
too
did-
much
they
negativity
did-
in general.
They did start a
We're
whole
just
different
pumping
swag.
negativity into our heads day after day after day, song after song
Too
after
much
song.
of anything is bad. When you
Is it
talking about too much of cars, clothes,
Is
and
it
hoes, it's
negativity?
bad.
Migos makes me happy. I love you, Quavo.
It's all about too much, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's not
When
the
you
big- that's my
leaning, you
big.
leaning more. To
It is. It is. But
I would love to be Migos.
that's a wrap, yo. Good evening, good morning, good night. Thank you. Episode 26 is in the books. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on Spotify. Subscribe to us on Podbean. Check us out. Follow us on social media. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Vic and Baustin, Facebook as well.
Listen.
We out. Thank you for everybody that, contributed and was gracious enough to do it with us. We go.